Hi friends, welcome to Drop-Ins with Dr. Awesome. I am Dr. Awesome, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Strand 200 Plus lighting console and how we use it in our studio. That being said, let's get to it. First thing we need to do is turn this board on, and the power switch is on the back right-hand side below this lip. Once this power is on, we're going to talk about three of the basic modes of this board. We're going to talk about single scene, two scene, and submaster. I'm going to start with single scene, so I'm going to go ahead and activate that by hitting the button twice so that it lights up green. And then I'm going to make sure that my Grandmaster is all the way up, as well as this preset A fader is all the way up. Now, single scene mode allows us to use these faders to adjust individual lights to set a look for whatever it is that we're about to shoot. And if you look at our board, you can see that I've got it labeled for what each fader does. FF is front flood, FS is front spot, BF is back flood, BS is back spot. And these are single parameter lights, which means that one fader controls one light, like so. But we also have these S1 and S2 faders, and these are our screen lights, and these are multi-parameter lights, which means that multiple faders control one light, or in our case a group of lights because we have them all addressed the same DMX address. S1 and S2I is intensity, and if I bring that up, you'll notice nothing happens, and that's because we haven't told it what color to be yet. R is red, G is green, B is blue, W is white, and MC is multicolor. Like I said, in single scene we use these faders to sort of look like so. But what do we do if we need more than one look? Enter two scene. First thing I'm going to do is run all my faders down. And then I'm going to activate two scene by hitting the button twice again to make sure it's green. And we're ready to start working on our first look. Now, it's important to remember when working in two scene that the top 24 faders are preset A or scene 1, and the bottom 24 faders are preset B or scene 2. And you only have access to 24 faders for each scene, so you have to utilize pages, and I'll show you how to do that. So the first thing I want to do is go ahead and get my instruments set that are on addresses 1 through 24. And then I'm going to hit this button right here, and this is our second page of faders. And you'll notice these lights went out. Run these faders down. And I'm going to go ahead and get the lights that would normally be set up on these bottom faders set now. So these are actually back floods now. And then go ahead and run this up and that. And so now we have our first look. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take my preset faders, run them both to the bottom of the board, which runs preset A down and preset B up. You'll notice all the lights go out. And now we're ready to get our second scene set up. I'm going to hit this top button to make sure I'm back in the first 24 faders. And we're going to set up a different look now. I'm going to hit the button again to go into my next set of faders. And if they're already up, you have to run them down before you can run them up for this particular side of the scene. And now we're ready to fade back and forth between those looks using our preset faders here, like so. And running two scene is a great way to run a shoot if you're planning on live mixing your lights all the time, but occasionally we just want to save a look and call it up later. And how we do that is we use Submaster. First thing I'm going to do is go back into single scene here and make sure that all my faders are a clean slate. And then we're going to get a look set up. And so if I want it to be a green screen look, we want to have some front light, we want to have some backlight, and we want to have light on the green screen that is white. And then we're going to come over here and hit record, and you'll notice that these bump buttons light up. And the ones that light up are submasters that are available. So I'm going to go ahead and use Submaster 48 for this look. And you can't really see this probably, but it does tell you that it's thinking about recording that. And then I'm going to run these faders down, and I'm actually going to go into Submaster mode by hitting the button just one time. And you can see this fader is now lit up, and I'm going to go ahead and run it up to recall our look. And you can do that for all 48 faders. Actually, you can do it for 96 faders because you can go through pages of faders as well. Like everything that I talk about, there's a lot more this equipment can do, but that's the basics how we use it in our studio. As always, the best advice I can give you is get in here and start playing with it, and other than that, keep shooting, friends.